Alrighty, good morning everyone, how's it going? We are just logged in, you just saw the star map pop in, and we have our new ship more or less completed. It is drivable, it's not very fast, unfortunately, but this is not going to be like its final form, like as we find more platinum and we can do like the higher tiered, thrusters, we're gonna put those on there. Make it a little bit faster, a little bit more reactive, I guess. But I mean, it's kind of what it looks like. It's not quite as spread out as the Daedalus. As you can see, it's kind of, I don't know, side-by-side comparison. But I do think that this is better armed than the Daedalus. It's a bit more compact, and it's got all the fun things in there. So I have these set up just kind of like as lights. They don't really light up too much, so I don't know if I'm going to keep them like that. But they're also, LCDs, so if I need to make them display something, they can. If we get on here, we've got at least two of these things already figured out. So we've got Icy's Simple Doors and the Inventory Manager. This one is still empty. I don't know if I want to put something in that one or not. There's the freeze in the game. That always happens. And then over here is kind of like a little living area. So bed, bathroom, shower, lockers, kitchen. And then up here is just kind of pretty stark. It's just the cockpit here. I have a diagonal piece of glass in front. And then we have the heavy blocks all around. So maybe that'll help with a little bit more protection. We have these transparent LCDs on top of the batteries, and so you can see what state of charge the batteries are at, and then also have signs. So these are the exits on either side, and then this goes to the rear of the ship. So then if we follow this around, and then this has all of the build and repair kits, and then a couple of the gyros. I put a gravity generator on here just for fun. Cargo access here. We have the survival kit here. Reactor here. All of our daily needs stuff is here. And it is pretty even with the floor. So we go up like a little tiny bit, but it's fine. And then this is the rear access. And yeah. And then we have this side doing its thing. And then we also have the gyros over here on this side. So we have more room for upgrades as needed, which is good. And then also, I don't know if you noticed, but we have atmosphere in here. So high O2, very warm. I could even do one of these things even though we're in space. So I just opened up my helmet in case you're wondering. But yeah, so we are good there. And then, I should have let that drain out. Whoops. Sorry. Okay, sir, give me some time to get out of here. Okay, so then we can go up or we can go down to get out. And then because that is kind of nestled in everything, it gives a little bit more protection. So if you do shoot directly in here, you're not actually going to hit the door. And then we have this little guy right here, which is making our oxygen. So that way I don't have to get oxygen from ice, which is always good. This thing has a compact refinery and a compact assembler. So if I need to do any repairs on the fly, I can. I just need the materials for it. And then once I get the mining done, then I can actually break everything down. And then as far as the mining goes, the drill is actually in this section here. So it's kind of underneath everything. Let's see, what else is there? I have a beacon on here, right in there, and that's kind of sort of protected. And then I also have, over here on this side, an ore detector. So it's got pretty much all the things that you could possibly need, decoys on either side. So yeah, it's kind of what it looks like. And then from the front, we've got 6 guns up on top, so it's a lot. And then just 4 guns on the bottom. If I do go into any kind of fighting, I am going to probably flip the top side to the enemy. Sort of like a claymore, point this side to enemy or towards enemy. But yeah, so that's kind of the thing. And getting directly to the cockpit is actually relatively easy. And it's just like that. So yeah. Now as far as, oops, gotta turn those on. There we go. Yeah, so you can see that the acceleration is not anything amazing. Might help if I actually turn the dampeners on too. But yeah, so this is just full bore going straight up. So very slow, and then slowing down just as slow. So I definitely need to upgrade the thrusters on this thing and add more thrusters, and that will get done eventually. But for right now, this is what I got. So I think for its maiden voyage, because I haven't actually taken it anywhere yet, we're going to go and check out an asteroid. Maybe that one directly in front of us. We still have the Behemoth factory out there. So we are going to take a few swats at that and see if we can kind of come up with anything. We have raiding outpost, spirit maydays. I mean, we have all kinds of stuff. And then there's also 8 build and repair units on here. So we can easily take things apart if needed. And also repair things. So that should be interesting. And then also, is my orb detector maxed out? I think I already checked all these things, but I just want to make sure. Yeah, so it's maxed out at 315. This is a tier 5, so it goes pretty far. But yeah, let's and this is accelerating as fast as I possibly can right here. And then we have 2 hours at maximum, and then 14 days just kind of sitting here, which is actually pretty decent, considering that this is just running off of batteries. Oh, and we're in gravity. That's not good. Ooh, we need to get higher, sir. We are still falling. There we go. Get out of gravity, please. Why am I still falling? Okay, no. We're good now. Okay, we're out of gravity. Whew. That was a little scary. Okay, so I'm assuming that asteroid is in gravity, so we're not going to go for that. Oh, hey, what is this? Over there to the left. What are you? I have no idea what that is. But yeah, you can see slowing down is definitely not easy. And now we're going in this direction, so just slow down all the way. The only real saving grace that this thing has is just that large rear thruster, because that's pretty much like the bulk of our main thrust here. And we're shooting at something. I think I want to shoot at everything though, so let's just is that the iron barge trapped in gravity? It's moving really fast. I still can't even tell what that is. It's like some sort of little ship. Or the remains of a ship. There's not much there. Let's just get kind of directly over it and see if we can get our build and repair units to disassemble it. Okay, I think we gotta drop it down some. Oops. Hitting the wrong buttons. Alright, okay. So we can kind of see it. I don't have one of the turrets set up as an aiming turret, so I can't really zoom into things. And I am really, really worried about the gravity because I know that we are right up next to it. We still have to go down a ways. And the good thing about being on the ion thrusters, though, is I'm not really worried about these like little bursts of thrust. Because we've got the reactor, which is recharging the batteries, so I'm really, really, really not worried about it. Whereas with hydrogen, you only have so much hydrogen, and unless you're carrying like a shit ton of ice with you, you are not going to get that hydrogen back. So hydrogen is definitely good in some cases. Like if you have an abundance of hydrogen, like making hydrogen drones, which is what I'm going to end up doing to go against the behemoth, would be a good idea. And we're still not quite there yet. Trying to get it just to the point where the build and repair units can get to it. There we go. Go down a little bit more so I can get to the bottom side of it. Okay, so what is this? It looks big, whatever it is. Anyways, I'll take everything that's here and just kind of see what we can get out of it. And I just want to make sure that I stay out of gravity. It doesn't look like any ship that I've gone after, though. Alright, and then another thing that I want to check is the priority on the build and repair units. Okay, so welding, don't really worry too much about that. Okay, controllable gun first, good. Then thrusters, okay. And then all that other stuff, okay. So I think we're good there. And now we just got to see what we're getting. A lot of scrap, looks like. Superconductors, that's good. Gravity components. Yeah, the rest of it looks just kind of meh. And then also, I'm going to turn on the refinery, and then I can take out some of the scrap, get that processing. because that will reduce the weight that I have to carry by a lot, I think. And then we'll just leave that on for now. I should probably make another button thing for the refinery. Probably a good idea. And you know, I could actually probably break down parts and pieces too. Like, because gravity components are really heavy, but if I break them down into their components, I think it's a lot lighter. Might be something to look into. Yeah, because it only takes up 213 liters. I mean, the weight might be the same, but I think the amount of space that it takes up is a lot less. We have plenty of uranium, so I'm not worried about that. 64 superconductors. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, those are the superconductors. I'm dumb. Those are down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I could just break down everything and just bring back ores. That might be a good idea. I mean, unless I get like the legendary stuff, then I'm, you know, probably, because I don't think I can make that yet. And I do need that, so, But at the same time, running the refinery does take up a bit more power, which is not the greatest thing in the world, but I don't know. It's a thing. And then, yeah, so whatever hydrogen may be left in those engines right there, you can kind of see the red, is going to be lost, which kind of sucks, but I don't have a hydrogen tank on here anyways. Well, I mean, I do, but it's a small one, so I wouldn't be able to really store that much hydrogen on here anyways. Speaking of, I need to go and replenish my oxygen. So just head back here, get that good. All right. And then also, I don't think I put any ice in here, but it is needed. This thing is almost taken apart. Oh, and there was also an update to Lord Weater's tiered system, so I wonder if there's anything in here that I can see. Nope, that's still the same. That's still the same. That's still the same. Okay. So maybe there was a different change somewhere? Doesn't look like there's really anything new here, though. Unless it's in the progression. All of the things that I have unlocked so far. So, I mean, ideally, I would want these legendary ion thrusters on this thing. But, I mean, like, you need to... It takes 125 legendary thrusters just to make that, and that's the small one. And the big one is 754, which is, like, ridiculous. And then we have these military-grade ones, which are just more durable, and they're equivalent to tier 5. So I might look into those as well. And then that's kilonewtons of thrust, but it doesn't show the thrust on these ones, which is weird. Wait, no it does, okay. So small one gives me 2,800 kilonewtons of thrust on the legendary one. And then if I go with this one, which is the small one, that's 950. So the legendary one is like over twice as good, nearly 3 times as good as this. So having just one of the legendary ones would be equivalent to having 3 tier 5 ones, which is ridiculous. I mean, imagine the things that you could do with that. It's just crazy. Is that everything? Oh, wow. Okay. So we have silver, gold, cobalt, and iron. And then what other things do we have? I could get rid of these gravity components, I suppose. And all the rest of this, I mean, I could break it all down, I suppose. We have more of those. Interesting. So I wonder if I can just like disassemble all. Oh, but I have to put everything in the inventory in order to do that. Well, I mean, that would be in the assembler though. I don't know. It's fine. Okay, so I think we're turned around, yeah. So that's where we were. So we want to head back out this way and then preferably up in some direction. So is there anything? Okay, what do we have up there? Gold. What do we have here? Doesn't look like that has been explored yet. Okay, so we're gonna head over that way and see what we can find. And there was a wreck, mayday signal kind of over to the right, but I mean, while I'm sure that I could handle any ambush in a fight, I mean, if they launch something like big at me with missile launchers, I mean, that would be, yeah, the ability for this thing to move out of the way is not quite there yet, so. And then if you're going after something with missiles, like you have to avoid the missiles, and those move pretty fast, so probably not the best idea. But yeah, I mean, so far this thing's working out pretty good. Like I said, I just wish it had more thrust. That would kind of be ideal. But in order to get that, I need to be taking out some of these factory stations, which, if it's the behemoth, yeah, that's not gonna be fun. But I figure if I can take out, well, build up drones and take out, you know, some of the stuff, like maybe equip them with a warhead, figure out how the warheads work and if they can explode upon impact or something like that. Or do I have to get like close and then blow it up? I mean, I'm not sure how all that works. And we are going way too fast to be able to slow down here. Luckily, I aimed off to the side. So let me see if I can. Oh, hey, we have gold, nickel. Okay. Yeah, so as you can see, slowing down in this thing is not the easiest thing in the world. Okay, so let's go back down here and see what we can see. So there's gold, there's nickel, we know that much at least. Oh my god. Slow down, please. Really slow down. Please slow down. Yeah. Not great for the slowing down. That's going to make things a bit more complicated. But, you know, it's okay. It's a thing, I guess. This thing really needs more thrusters. But in order to build those thrusters, I need more platinum. So, yeah. Okay, so I can mark the gold, take a look at the nickel, I suppose. Okay, so gold is down there, nickel is over there. Let me see if I can get to it. Oh, there's multiple deposits of gold. Or is this the same one? Okay, so this is kind of where the gold is, so it's inside, which means that it's going to be a full deposit, which is good. And then, yeah, so let's see, GPS, asteroid, gold, and nickel. Let me see if there's just anything else, maybe out of range. Doesn't look like it. The whole thing is kind of hollow on the inside. Okay, so we'll call that good for this asteroid anyways. And then also I need to change up the beacon and call it Nautilus. And then I have no way of getting in there from the outside, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. Alright, so let me go into the beacon. And we'll call this Nautilus. We'll call that good. Okay. And then I'll go into the gold again. And then we'll copy that code there and then put this one in its place. And now that one is also marked in a gold color. So that'll be good. Yeah, so you can see it down there. So there are multiple deposits of gold on here, which is good, in case I need it. Yeah, this is very, very, very slow. All right, what's next? We can hop over to that one, I suppose. Okay. Now that I think about it, we probably want to be aimed up this way. So we don't actually hit the asteroid in case we can't slow down in time, because that would be annoying. Alright, so let's just spin it around, get it slowing down. Looks like we're going kind of in this direction, maybe this direction. I don't know which way we're going. But anyways, So maybe having another gyro on here wouldn't be such a bad thing. And we'll just kind of head up that way. And we'll see what we can see. Yeah, this thing weighs 1,000,000 kilograms. That's ridiculous. It's a lot. Okay, let's see if we can see anything. Okay, we have iron. Good. I suppose. Is that all that's here is just iron? Should probably move up a little bit, make sure the guns don't hit anything. Yeah, it looks like this is just iron. Multiple deposits of iron, but still just iron. Okay, and then we'll head over this way and kind of go down the side of this thing. Alright, I'm going to mark this guy off as an iron asteroid. Okay. Keep having a sneeze. It's weird. All right. So this guy is all figured out. All right. That's the bed right there. All right. So where do we want to go next? I think there was something like off to this side. Yeah, this like little chaotic arrangement of stuff, I suppose. See if there's anything here. We got, like, there's just a lot of, like, little stuff just kind of all over the place in here. But, I mean, it's usually, well, from my experience anyways, on, like, really spread out asteroids like this, where it looks like it got hit by a nuke or something, that's usually where you find the rarer stuff. So, like, uranium, you'll usually find on asteroids like this. Platinum as well, which would be nice. But we'll see what I can find, I suppose. And believe it or not, we are slowing down. Doesn't really look like it, though. Okay, so we have ice, good. Magnesium, also good. Okay, so something I may end up doing is if I can find some platinum, I might take this Nautilus apart and make a beefier Nautilus And we'll call that one the Nautilus Mark II. Okay, come on, slow down. There we go. Yeah, because I definitely need more thrust in the reverse direction. Okay. So we have our magnesium over here. Do I want to mark them? No, let's mark the ice though. Seems like a small deposit of ice, but it is a deposit of ice, so that's always good. Okay, so GPS, asteroid, ice, and magnesium. As long as I'm here, I'll just fly over to this one. See what I can see. But then again, the range on my drill is only like 15 meters, so it's probably better to bring the ship over here. Because I'm probably not going to pick up anything if it's actually inside the asteroid, so yeah, we'll head back over here. Then take this guy. There's that iron barge kind of moving. All right, so I wanted to go over here. And I'm going to aim kind of like over here, though. So a quick scan, like just flying around this thing, and I didn't pick up anything, but here we go. We have ice in here. So sometimes it's better just to bring your ships around because you can pick up things a little easier. And that looks like it's inside. No, it's right there. Okay. And I think that's about all that's on this one. But I mean, having any like supply of ice is good. So I'm kind of okay with that. Let's see. Ice. We need to go over to the opening, which was over, not over here, up in here. There we go. Okay. And then we'll mark this guy. So something I could do is have hydrogen thrusters on the forward and reverse, and then ion for everything else. So that way I'll just use the hydrogen to like get up to speed and then to drop out of speed. And we have a patrol drone coming in. Okay. Let me get in here properly. Okay. Pretty sure that guy's on the other side of the asteroid as me, which will be fine, but I do want to make sure that I'm pointed towards him. Oh, I am looking in the wrong direction. Okay, there we go. Where's this drone now? Okay, so he's kind of doing the thing over there. Give these guns something to shoot at. What, are you hiding from me right now, little light patrol drone? You afraid I'm gonna destroy you? I will. Just need you to show your little head. Hey there, bud. Yeah. Turn the guns on. There we go. It's gone. Alright. So now let us grab all the pieces and parts. Not that I really think there's going to be much left, but we'll grab it anyways. But yeah, I figure if we can get hydrogen engines, or not engines, but thrusters, forward and backwards, we should be able to use the hydrogen sparingly, which would be good. And then we can use the ion thrusters for all the small movements, because then we won't have to worry too much about wasting hydrogen on the small stuff, right? So it should be more efficient as far as the use of hydrogen. And yeah, I think it's a good plan. Can't even see like what's on this thing. Not much left right now. Looks like just a little bit of a few blocks here and there. But what we need to find is more platinum so I can make more thrusters. I mean, I think I've got a few hundred platinum like on the station right now, which I could potentially use. Okay, so I think we got all the parts. Yes. Okay, good. Alright, so we just checked out that guy, and I want to mark the ice there in its color, so we're gonna grab this color here, and then paste it there, and paste it there. Okay, so now all the ice is the same color. Alright, let's see, do we have another little piece of asteroid somewhere around here? We do, kind of far apart though. We've got all kinds of debris. Well, at least what looks like debris in here. But let's go and check out this one. Oh wait, no, I need to go south. Or not south, but down. You know what I mean. Because I need to check out these guys. So these are the rest of these things, which I'm going to need to look at. And I'm really hoping that one of these is going to have something useful like platinum. Because if I can get a lot of platinum, like an entire, you know, node's worth of platinum, I think I'll be set on thrusters for at least a little while. I gotta check out that thing too, because that probably has some deposit of something on there. That one, I can't see anything on the surface, but that doesn't mean that there isn't anything there. Okay, more magnesium and ice, which is good. We like having multiple deposits of ice available. Okay, so I think we're pretty much good there. Okay. And the ice is on the other side. Oh, wait, was there multiple things of ice? Hang on, I thought I got another ping of ice. Or was I just seeing things? I think I was just seeing things. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so ice is over there. So it's like ice is inside of here somewhere, which means that it's probably in here somewhere. But it's not there. And it just jumped, which means that it's a relatively large deposit. Nope, not here. And not here. So this is on the inside. Interesting. There we go. And we filled up our inventory just like that. Okay, so this is for the daily needs stuff, and also to refill a little bit of hydrogen in there so I can regenerate that as well. Okay, so we're gonna call this GPS asteroid ice magnesium. Okay. And then I need to figure out where the Nautilus is. It's on the other side. Okay. Nautilus. I'm gonna go in the back door actually. Alright. It looks like I am going to need food. Okay, so that's giving me lots and lots of stuff, which is good. And this is sending water out to the hydroponics, which is also fine. I need gravel, which I can actually get, surprisingly, by using this stone in here. Okay, so that'll give me a little bit of gravel. I'm going to head down and grab some more, and actually before I do that, I'm going to deposit everything I've got. Oh, I do have a little bit of food left. Okay. But I will need more. And then I suppose if I'm going to be rebuilding this thing, I don't really need to go too crazy with all of this stuff. Let's see, where is that? Isn't it like around here somewhere? Yeah, over there. Okay. We have ice over here. Oh hey, there's ice here too. Nice. Okay. And then this is 87 meters over here. So we have multiple deposits of ice on here as well, which is good. Give me all of these things. Okay, then Nautilus is there. Okay. Okay, so let me put that in there as well, and I'm going to take the gravel out of here, put that in here, and then also ice can go into here. And then we'll put this ice into here, because then I can now recharge my hydrogen. Nice. Gravel, I'll take that, thank you. Yeah, I'll just put it in here and have it just get separated out as needed. And then the organics and gray wastewater can go into here. Okay, and then what we need next is nutrients. So that'll be here. So we'll go with 10 of those. Of course, it's got to get some water in there. So we'll grab a little bit of water here and we'll put that into here. Get those nutrients a mixin'. And then with gravel, water, and the nutrients, we can grow the algae soy, which means that I can then make food. We have a guppy over there. Interesting. Okay, so we've got not everything we need out of here. I mean, I could always go for some more ice, honestly, but I think we're good here. So let me go over to this next one. And we'll see what's here. More magnesium and ice. Okay. I won't complain. Apparently that's picking up something in between everything. We have an unknown signal, 3.47 Ks that way. Not really too worried about that though. Okay, so let's see, let's mark this guy out. Okay, so let's see, we're just gonna throw that in there again, call it good. And then we'll head over to another one. Okay, so that was that one. Let's see, where else can I go? Okay, so we just did that one. We can go to that one over there. My guess is that's going to have more magnesium and more ice, which is not a bad thing. But we do have to check, so. And the good thing is that these are all kind of like relatively close to each other, which is useful because that means I don't have to go super long distances in case I run out of a node. I can just, you know, head over to one of these ones. It's really, really close. More magnesium, more ice. Okay. Pretty much what all these are, honestly. We're not going to hit anything, are we? Ooh, okay. Pretty close to hitting something, but I think we're good. All right, so let me go over to the ice, which is over here. There's like a huge hole in here. Huh. Interesting. But we want the ice, which is over here inside. Really? I mean, okay, I won't complain. Let's see, where's the closest that I can get? I mean, this is pretty close right here, so. Okay, so we'll do this again. Mark that guy up. And then there was another one really close, right? This one, and also really small. And this one also has magnesium and ice. Good. Okay. And then we'll head back over to the Nautilus, and then we'll check out that one, I think. Okay, so that one was, where was that one? Over there? Can I just like, which way am I going? I'm backwards, okay. Is there anything on this little guy? It doesn't look like it. Okay, so what else we got? We have that one down there. Oh, that one has ice, really? Okay, I'll take it. And then I'm going to aim myself down to the next one so I don't have to look around for it again. We'll call that good. Alright, so this guy, ice right here. So this whole thing is, this whole asteroid broken apart looking thing is all, oh no, that's just, oh crap. Okay, so which one is this? Ice magnesium 6. GPS, ice magnesium 6, and then we'll just take off the magnesium. Call that good. Okay. Then we'll copy this, and then we'll paste it into there, and into here, and into here. Okay. That'll be good to go. Okay, and then we go back into the Nautilus. All right. My guess is this one is going to have more magnesium and more ice, which I'm okay with. There we go. There's the ice. And there's the magnesium. Okay. So we have a solid supply of ice and magnesium if we ever need it. I have to sneeze again. Okay, anyways. Ooh, and I just vented out a bunch of oxygen. That's never good. Okay, we have the magnesium, we have the ice. Ice is kind of over in here. Can't really get to it unless it's on this side. No, it's not on this side. It's inside. Okay. Do we have some sort of cave system in here? Does not look like it. Got a little kind of hollowed out area, but that's not it either. Okay. I think this is about as close as we can get to it, so mark this one. There we go. And that'll be good. Okay, so we have ice for days and days and days and days. So that should be good. So something I might do, now that I'm thinking about it, is I could potentially take out the Daedalus and the Nautilus and then use all those pieces, parts, and components and put them all into one ship. Which might be a good idea. And then we'll make it, we'll put in the best hydrogen thrusters that we can, so that'll be the tier 5 stuff. Unless I can do tier 6, I don't know if I can do tier 6. And then we'll come up with just a bigger, beefier ship that can do, you know, the long distance hauling with the really, really heavy stuff. And also can do like the small maneuverability stuff, like just kind of moving around an asteroid without, you know, losing all of its hydrogen and stuff. So I think that is probably what I'm going to do. And I don't know how much of that I'm going to video or record, but... And then the ship itself, I think, is going to have to be bigger than just what I've got here. Because I'm going to need a lot of room to place all the thrusters on there. And then I want to have like as many really, really, really good thrusters as I can. So I may end up breaking down as many of the thruster components as I can, and then just using the platinum from those to build the higher tier stuff. And overall, I'm going to get less thrusters out of it, but they're going to be more powerful thrusters. So hopefully I won't actually need that many of them. But that's kind of what I've got for now. We are a little over an hour, so I think this is probably a pretty good place to end here. And we do have something floating over there on the left. I'm kind of tempted to check it out. Do I want to? I kind of want to. So we're going to shoot over here to that. Looks like just like a little cluster of scrap. But it could potentially also be a trap. So something else for me to keep in mind, I suppose. Can't really see anything yet. Yeah, so it's about 5 kilometers away. And we are getting closer all the time. Is that small ship? The one that's like crashed into like a little itty bitty tiny little asteroid? And it's like, oh no, I've crashed. The ship is still good though, you can use it. I think that might be what this is. In which case I'm just going to break everything down. We are getting closer. Are we going to get shot at? Okay. Blew up something. Oh, that's a big ship. We're getting shot at. Kind of like just passing through, breaking everything down. Okay. Anyways. Okay. We are still getting shot at, which is never a good thing. Okay, so that has thrusters on it. And that is small arms fire, which is attacking that, which means it's not actually going to do any kind of damage to the ship. So I'm going to go in here, and then we're going to start taking everything apart. What kind of a ship is this? Still has hydrogen in it, whatever it is. But maybe it'll have some components on here that'll be useful. And this is a small cargo vessel. Oh, dude, it's got all kinds of stuff. Interesting. Kind of want to look at it. Hopefully, I mean, I think all the guns should be disassembling. I just vented more atmosphere. I'm an idiot. Okay, so I want to look inside of here. Alright, so what have we got? Just ice. Really? That's it? And then this has already been taken apart. This just looks like it's made of mostly conveyor blocks. It's kind of ridiculous. It had hydrogen, but yeah, so here's the hydrogen. I'd like to keep this and bring it with me, but meh, I don't know. With as much ice as I just found, it's not really, you know, that big of a thing. Yeah, we'll just break everything down. I mean, I wish that there was a way that you could, like, hack hydrogen tanks, you know? I mean, I think that would be ideal. But, I mean, the fact that in order to hack them, you have to break them down, and then as soon as you break them down, they lose all their hydrogen. I mean, it kind of... Oh, hey, there was a tier 5 ship floating through there. That's scary. Okay, so we'll just break down the rest of this, and it's probably going to take a little while, so I'm going to end the video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And then in the next video, it'll either be me building the new ship, or I'll have the new ship already built, and we'll be going out taking it for another spin. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, hopefully you'll join me for the next video. But that's all I got, so yeah, have a good one.